Scorpio, welcome. I hope you're well. We've got a lot of astrology messages for you. This is going to be taking a look at October. Spirit, help me get clear and precise messages. Block interferences, block negativity, return it to where it belongs. Thank you. When I look back at October, for me, the month of October always brings huge shifts, huge endings, huge beginnings, life-changing experiences. So I really don't expect anything less this go around. I keep seeing 23, 25, and 27. You might look up those numbers: 222, 333, 555, 777. This could also be change or conflict between the feminine and the masculine. Scorpio has always been known as the witch. If you believe in past life, or if you've done any research on past life experiences, a lot of Scorpios were mystics or shamans or witches in past lives, and it plays out into their current life. Something could definitely be coming in that's like shakes everything up. With heading into October and November, this being the season of the witch, the season of justice, and then judgment, karma. For my Scorpios especially, I want you to be extremely careful how you move this year, this October and November, because it could be life-changing, and it could be a complete tower moment for the worse or for the better. Something about cycles from 2015 to now as well. Your imagination, especially with Uranus and Pluto, your imagination could be like running wild right now. You could also be a lot more comfortable in imaginary land than you are in reality. These thoughts have power, so pay attention to what you're thinking about, because you are manifesting it. We have Mercury in the 12th house until October 13th. Pay close attention, especially with this imaginative energy. Pay close attention to what you're dreaming about at night and what you're daydreaming about. It's probably sending you a ton of messages, spiritual downloads for sure, and inspiration. I feel like a lot of you guys, whether you want to or not, the universe is going to be pushing you, kind of making you let go of something that is negative on you. Sometimes we can look at things, especially for Scorpio, who is known for commitment and loyalty. Sometimes we can look at things as a positive when in reality it's harming us. And if you don't catch on to it and you don't let go, God will force you to. Yeah, I feel you also letting go of negative thought patterns in order to heal. Some of you guys could be getting into some kind of therapy. There could also be a lot of shakeups in your career or in your professional circles who you network with to make money. Somebody, I don't know if it's you or someone that's around you, but someone is surrounded by people who see their wicked ways. Even the children that they bear see them for their wickedness and hold them accountable. If this is somebody in your energy, they could be spending time trying to make up for the wickedness that they've done in the past. Yeah, the end of September, the beginning of October, Mercury will be touring in Virgo, and it will connect with Uranus and Pluto. For this entire year, it kind of feels like Uranus and Pluto have played a huge role on you. Pluto is destruction to rebuild. And then Uranus is that Capricorn Aquarius energy that is the bigger picture, the free thinker, the idealist, radical energy. So there could be some kind of conversation or multiple conversations coming in for you that are outside the box, that look at the bigger picture, and these conversations are meant to either destroy or rebuild. Something like that could be coming in. Mercury could also have you in the emotion ocean lately. We have the moon in Cancer currently, so this could also be having you a little more emotional than you normally are. But the only problem I see for Scorpios, and this could be why y'all have a repetitive pattern of October breaking things down and November rebuilding, because Scorpios are naturally hidden, low-key, off the radar kind of energy. All of these emotions, you could be bottling them up to spare other people, but when you do that, and when you hold that much dis-ease in you, that's where disease comes from. So you could be holding in a lot of truth, a lot of emotion, a lot of clarity, a lot of thought, and it could be manifesting in different ways throughout your body. Pay attention to that. Also, never hold in your true emotions to spare another person. I mean, unless they're harmful. If the emotions and thoughts are going to cause you to say something that you don't mean, or cause you to say something to hurt another person, then I get it. But if it's not meant to harm another person, right now, especially with Mercury in your 12th house, is not a good time to bottle things up at all. Again, if you're not already seeking therapy or counseling, I kind of advise it right now. There needs to be somebody close to you that you can talk to, a judgment-free zone that you can let things out of your mind and out of your body. Topaz kept coming up for me. That's your birthstone. It may be specifically golden topaz, which is, I think, one of the rarest topazes ever, but it may do you some good to go ahead and get some topaz if you don't already. Pink and red are the most valuable. Topaz is known for love and fortune. Topaz as a stone is soothing, healing, and stimulating. It remotivates, it aligns body meridians. It also protects from accidents, specifically accidents while traveling, and fires, which is crazy because I've had both. And neither one of those times did I have any topaz. Scorpio is also known as the poisoned dart. They're extremely precise, they're extremely patient, but that strike can be deadly. Something could be wrapping around now. We have Venus in Scorpio right now as well. So something, again, from 2015 could be wrapping around now. There could be some kind of like detrimental lesson. We always have these cycles and lessons that show up, and it doesn't have to be with the same person or in the exact same spot, but it's going to feel very familiar. And this could be some kind of test, some kind of lesson that you need to learn how to move into the cycle that you want to be in versus being stuck in a cycle that you've been in for many years, it looks like. Yeah, make sure to use whatever towers or shakeups that are coming in. Look at October as a time that is meant to prepare you for the Judgment Day that is November. some kind of scales balancing out for you. This month could also just have you all about fairness, cut and dry, no judgment just yet, but fairness, equality, matching to the T, matching other people or other situations. If a job isn't giving to you, I don't see you putting a lot of effort into it. There is something here about wealth. If you ever need a personal reading, that information is always in the description box below. Your style could be changing like pretty drastically with this year, this season, this month. The information for personal readings is always in the description box below. Scorpio's October. For a lot of you, you already are planning. The first sign to pop out is Neptune energy, again with the thoughts, the dreams, the imagination. That's Piscean energy and Uranus. Yeah, there's Mercury showing up. The first phrase that showed up is betrayal. At the bottom of the deck you have fake. There's kind of an importance here about understanding betrayal when it happens to you, because it is one of the greatest teachers that we have. A lot of people won't learn until they feel done wrong. First T card you have, teapot, that's funny, is leg, stepping into a new experience. And it came out with the pail, time to get out of a situation. So again, a huge like shift, shakeup, some kind of ending. And I feel like in a way you're gonna be like, I never would have thought this could happen. I would have never thought about this situation like this, but did you? Because you could all, in the same breath, you could also be saying, I knew deep down, I knew. So, getting out of a situation, and it could be multiple situations, and then stepping into a new experience. Someone is leaving something quickly. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line, like leaving quickly. Something about your past is showing you what you need to look at, what you need to understand. Your first scripture message is Hebrews 2:18. It says, "For in that he himself hath suffered being tempted, he is able to succumb them that are tempted." On the back it says, "Thanks, Lord, for being willing to suffer so you could help temptations to come." So you could help when temptations come. For in that he himself hath suffered, being tempted, he is able to succumb them that are tempted. So you could be getting away from energy that you have already graduated. I mean, that's pretty clear. You've already been through some kind of cycle. You don't want to be in the same cycle over and over again. Not only that, but you're elevated from that kind of energy. And it could be literal temptation. It could be drugs, alcohol, substances. It could be third parties, sex, so on and so forth. It could be gossip, especially with so much wealth and workplace stuff showing up for y'all. Okay. Some of you could be helping other people to get like sober or to break free of something that weighs them down. Where other people are weak in some kind of way, you have strength to help them overcome it as well. Okay, so you have Pisces, Leo coming out. With the Sun card, there could be happiness, but this can also represent exposure. We have Pluto, Scorpio energy, and Sagittarius. Somebody could be a Scorpio, Sag cusp. Something could be coming to the light about a situation. We have Neptune again, Pisces. And then Jupiter, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have Uranus. There's that Pluto-Uranus trine. Capricorn, Aquarius. Heavy on the Capricorn, heavy on the Taurus. Possible Virgo. Mercury, Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, I see you taking back your power in some kind of way, like you're too advanced for something, absolutely. What's going on for Scorpio? Clouds, mystical. Something could also be happening that like just gives you more time to think. This can be a good thing or a bad thing. We have illumination. interpretation. What's the overall energy for October for Scorpio? Perception and interpretation. So something is shifting the way that you think. The way that you see a situation is completely changing. Clouds and illusion. So something being, yeah, you were so focused on something is like falling away, which the spiritual veil, as October meets November, the veil falls, so the spiritual world is allowed in. So what is spiritual is also physical, and what is physical is also spiritual. So with the spiritual world meeting the physical world, and Scorpio is spiritual and Libra season is physical, when these two meet and this veil drops, it shouldn't surprise you at all that a veil in your physical world also drops, which means you can make different physical and spiritual moves. We have nightmare, psychic protection, shield, and bad dreams, number 5. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Pisces, Sag energy here. Something about a past life. Past life could be yesterday or last decade or when you were 10. Something about it, though, is definitely rolling into some kind of move you're going to be making in October. Yeah, love conquers all, enduring loyalty, eternal love, and lasting commitment. Not only that, but the spiritual world coming in closer, it could also be like illuminating things so that you can see them physically. The monster within, internal struggle, personal challenges, and wanting to improve. There's that 25 again, which is 7. Is that a 5 here as well? Sure is. So, conflict. There could be like inner conflicts happening with you as well. It keeps coming back to this. So, this has got something to do with your commitment, your loyalty, possibly your love. We have primal, connecting deep within, sacred dance, and instinct. Number 13, you're getting like nudges about something. You're getting a gut feeling about something, something that you can't explain. This feeling's been like passed down to you, possibly through DNA, or from being whatever you were in a past life. Some of you could be like renowned witches. Like maybe you know, like for some of you, you could have done things in the past, whether it was this life or the last life or 10 lives ago. You did something in the past because you have a gift. And this gift is still with you. You may not be using this gift like you used to in ancient times, but now this gift is still telling you things. Overall energy with perception. The call for help and compassion. Reaching out, a need for backup, and admitting your needs, and then compassion, empathy, sympathy, and kindness. You could be asking yourself, where has this gotten me in the past? Where has my, where has my sympathy landed me in the past? We have hope, anticipation, thirst, craving, and then Maenad, madness. So reality coming, and you could, be asking yourself, is this just wishful thinking? Was I so hopeful for something that I was giving it more credit than it deserved? I was hoping something was this way. Transmission, spreading of conditions, influence, and impact. Knowledge, seduction, and jealousy with death rights. Y'all have been having this energy of walking away from anything where jealousy is even a thing, like leaving it exactly where it's at. And something could be happening to you, like with the leg and the pail. Something is nudging you to pay attention. Commitment. This could be a lesson in commitment for you. Why are you 100% committed if it's not giving, if it's not reciprocal? Are you doing things that another person wouldn't dare do? Are you expecting things because you do them when a situation is not matching that? You know what I mean? Okay, it's twice now it's popped up. And this doesn't have to be the worst kind, but it is abuse's repetitive misuse of something. Damn, demon, satanic. Ugh. The the monster within. Some of you, especially for my feminines, you could kind of like maybe be questioning your own thoughts because of what you've been through in the past. You don't want to just, you know, you don't want to think that everything is the same as your past. But at the same time, you may be cutting yourself short. You may, you know, drama. Illumination and primal. Yeah, so maybe one of your parents they could have this, like, something is genetic here. Somebody could also be finding out that they're expecting. Slander is popping out. Alright, illumination. Alright, so, okay, so you may be wondering about a full truth. We got daughter and baby mom. This could have something to do with a past situation. Somebody talking real bad, but they're not telling the whole truth. And then grandma, there's something about like feminine figures here. Mom, daughter, grandma. So you got a lot of ancestors. 3333, right whenever I said that, you got a lot of like protectors around you. There's like a line of your blood, your bloodline around you. What's illumination? This could also have something to do with somebody else's family. Damn, I'm telling you. Got Leo energy again. You could be keeping your own mouth closed because you don't want to, like, you don't want to seem dramatic, but I'm telling you, you're like cutting yourself short on something. You're not giving yourself enough credit. Illumination. Instinct. Yeah. That pure. And then inheritance. There could be something coming in. Someone maybe could be giving you something sabotage, court, and Virgo, Sag, bully, behind the scenes, baby mom. Let's get one more, yeah, okay. You have commitment showing up again. Well, we're already at 35:43. I'm gonna leave these here. Meditate for just a second and I will catch y'all in the tarot. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.